Hello everyone, welcome back to another quick harvest. I said this one would come out fast. Yes, we are here in Hades 2, a game that I did not stream, I think, at all. I don't know, not Hades 2, but Hades 1. I don't think I streamed that at all, or did any videos on it, but I did play it. I loved it. I got the ending, I didn't get the true ending, but I did get an ending where I beat Hades at the end. And Supermassive over here, making a new game in early access. I wasn't originally going to check this out, but from word of mouth has told me this game is almost basically complete. You see that version number up above me? 0.9? Yeah, this game is that close to being done. It's still going to be in early access for the next year, but that's mainly to get player input and working out where the players want the game to go going forward. I think that's awesome. I like early access stuff. I don't tend to play it because I want to usually wait for the full game to come out. But in Hades' case, this game is already almost done. So I thought, why the hell not? Why don't I play this? So we're here. I'm going to do a run, I think. I don't know if I'll do the entire run. I don't have a whole lot of time tonight to do that. But I wanted to give you guys a little taste of this game and how it's different to Hades 1. So firstly, we're not Zagreus. We are Melina, or Melona. How do you say her name? Who is the sister of Zagreus, younger sister, much younger sister. The story, in terms of spoilers, there are going to be spoilers for this. Well, introductory spoilers. The underworld has been entirely screwed over by someone called Kronos. The Titan. He has taken, as far as we know, eaten, I would assume, considering how Titans work in the Greek mythology. Hades, Zagreus, and the mother character as well. They're all gone, as far as we know. And we are playing as the younger sister who only survived because she was whisked away to this witch forest. And now we're going to go back into the underworld and try and save our family. And also Hades as well. The actual world of Hades and Hades himself. So yeah, we're kind of on a mission. Death to Kronos as the game tag kind of goes. And you can see our lovely little family here holding us.
The Titan has your family in his thrall.
With heterochromia, of course.
What has he done with them?
Yeah, but there's Zagreus, that's how we played out as in the first game. And we're playing as this character instead, not Zagreus. We also got our pet frog. I didn't pet him before, but I'm going to do that now. I didn't forget.
I just met Doom Incarnate, Phrenos.
Yes. So in terms of what happened last time and how much progress I have actually made, I have gone to the second boss. This is my fifth attempt. Fourth attempt I died on pretty early because I didn't have a good build at all. But in that attempt, we did meet the Fates. Or the Fates attendant, Doom Incarnate himself appeared, and he was like, "Hi, you watch out in the future, so it may happen." And yeah, I don't remember the Fates from Hades 1. I don't remember what happens with them necessarily, but yes, that is a whole thing. Alright, here's our good old friend, Dora.
My jar collection wasn't sorted properly. I would never store fungus with herbs. Are you trying to subtly drive me mad?
No. Although now that you put it that way, maybe in the future, yes. I was working on minor possessions and your mushroom bottle kind of slipped. So I put it back.
This is what I love about this game, by the way. It has really good flavor text and little story interactions between each of the characters. It has all this back at the base, and unlike most roguelikes, there's a sense of progression in this. Well, roguelikes have gotten better at progression, but specifically in this game, progression is definitely adamant. There's a lot of ways you can make yourself more powerful in each run. Or at least have different variety of stuff.
Just tell me of such things next time, would you?
Like, you could beat this game in the first run, but it's a little bit more difficult than Hades 1 to do that, because there's a lot more things in this game that make it a lot less roguelike-esque.
Maybe I will.
But I do quite enjoy that aspect of it. And as we get into the actual run itself, you'll see as we go along. But yeah, here's Mel. I don't have any gifts to give her because I used them in the last one, but I gave a lot of characters gifts here last time, so we got some keepsakes from the first game. Is this the fate thing? Foresee.
This is from the three fates.
The daughter of the god shall use the silver portal, not the blades called Lim and Orus. I've done that.
Prophecy fulfilled.
Yeah, I got that. Prophecy fulfilled. These feel more like side quests. The daughter of the god of the world shall prevail and load. I've definitely done. Is the lower depths below the one we're at right now? Meet the huntress. Meet the huntress. Okay, 5 things to do. Increase her glass to 14 at the altar, and then you get all the tools. Okay, I see. It's basically a quest board then, or like a tick board. And that'll happen as we go along. There's this thing here we can't interact with. So as I mentioned, we're in the crossroads. This is a witch's forest. Just, I think, outside of Hades. Well, you can tell because it's raining. I mean, not necessarily. It could be artificial rain. But we are going down into the underworld to go and make our way back to where we were in the beginning of the game, I assume, in Hades 1. Which is, to be fair, how I would have done it. We were just going to go back all the way back to the beginning. But here's our witch mum, or foster mum for now. She is, so as far as we know, our character has barely met her actual family. I think the Titan appeared pretty shortly after she was born, and she got whisked away here, so she doesn't actually properly know her actual family, which works quite well as a Hades 1 player, because you're quite attached to those characters, and you want her to meet them, but unfortunately they are now all the way at the bottom, and you need to get back there to try and save them. So this character, I'm pretty sure is voiced by the narrator in Baldur's Gate 3, and I might be wrong, but they do sound very similar.
The fates indulged you after all.
It has to be them.
Their scroll beside your tent. It followed you out of the shadows. Perhaps it can provide some answers.
Perhaps.
Would that it does. The fated list has tasked me with ensuring certain minor prophecies are fulfilled, though there's little else as yet.
Yes, little side quests.
May it reward your efforts at least. But do not expect the fates to always favor you. The bane of our enemy is not necessarily our friend.
I mean, the fates are all powerful, and they're more powerful than the Titans. But they're also crazy. I remember them in Hercules, and they kept trying to cut the threads. It's amazing that most of my knowledge of Greek gods either comes from Hades 1, or it comes from Hercules the movie. Causes a random main weapon each to have a grave first, granting after each location. Oh, so that could determine what weapon you use in each area. That could be kind of fun. We can just do that, yeah.
This should help.
So, the cauldron in the middle of this place is kind of like the construction board back in Hades 1. You use it to get certain upgrades that are going to help you along the game, and they're usually quite useful, as far as we've seen. But they're incantations in this, they're not constructions. We've also got a forget-me-not. Improve your memory. Press Y on recipes for at a glance. Remind us which resources you need. Yeah, that.
So it shall be.
It is done.
Was that dog always there? Were you always here, good boy? Treat?
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks
Hey,
for you.
the Greek mythology. And I'm going to salute them too.
Moonlight guide you.
I've been saluting everyone. Did I salute Dora? I did. Okay, right. Either I did or I just didn't get the option to. And here's a construction person. We might be able to actually buy some nectar. No. Oh, no, we can. We can buy some nectar. Why don't we buy some nectar so we can see what it does?
Here you are.
The nectar is the same as how it works in the first game. You gift it to someone and they usually give you a keepsake which you can use in the next run. And we're going to gift this to our headmistress because we didn't do that last time. There you go, enjoy.
Headmistress, if it isn't inappropriate, I have a little gift, seeing as your personal supply ran out a while back.
Ah, the hounds shall lap this stuff right up, I think. I shall safeguard it for them as a treat. And why don't you hold on to this in kind?
Your
Silver wheel.
I can have this?
I guess I can. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, Nemesis isn't here.
Nemesis go.
God damn it, we don't get to meet Nemesis in this run. He won't show up for the actual quick harvest. But Nemesis is a character who appears here, and he's a bit standoffish to us. Like, not necessarily in the way that's mean, but her whole idea of her character is he pursues challenges and pursues fighters, and because of that, he doesn't really talk to us or want to talk to us that much. But here's Odysseus.
Nemesis has been in an especially foul mood of late. Anything I should know
I
about?
gave her a nectar last time. Maybe she didn't like that.
I was going to ask you the same. She sought my task, but that's nothing new. Though she's been clashing with Headmistress more and more.
Shame it's been this way. Personally, I'd rather have divine retribution with me than against. I reckon you can't just smooth things over with her, can you?
A bit difficult.
I have my doubts.
And then here's a character from the first game.
Attends a certain thicket of the
By the way, this narrator, as far as I remember, in the first game, they never make note of who this is. But as soon as this game got started and in a flashback sequence, we actually found out who this person is. I don't remember their name,
Time is against us.
but they are an actual entity that Melina knows about. I think it is Melina. Here he is. He is asleep. That's him. That is Zagreus's brother, or not actual brother, because he thought that Nyx was his mum, but it was not actually the case. If you played Hades 1, and it is going to have spoilers for Hades 1. I think most people who are playing this game have played Hades 1. I don't necessarily know why you go from playing Hades 2 first, but it's fundamentally, I would say, a better game already. But yeah, here's a plant. So, these plants grow while we're doing encounters. So there's an encouragement for you actually dying here and coming back and getting these items. Because we can probably use these plants at other things now. Mostly used with incantations involving obscurity and death. Well, there you go. I think we are done here. Let's go inside here. Check out new keepsakes while we're here too. So the keepsake that I currently have on is called the Garlic Ring, I think, where basically you get a HP pool of 50, and every single time you leave a room, it will restore your HP with that HP pool until you run out. It's really useful, and I like it a lot. So here's a big feature in this game. You'll like tarot cards. Well, welcome to the most interesting tarot card system in a roguelike. You can carry a certain number of tarot cards designated by the number of hands in the top right corner. Currently, we can carry up to 10 points of hands, and some of these cost more than others to hold. You get new cards by spending ash and other such items such as cinder, which we got from killing the boss. Currently, I can only buy this one. I have less than 100% your attack and special deal 30% damage. That is pretty excellent, because we're not always going to have 100% magic. In fact, most of the time we're not going to have that. So I'm going to buy that.
The Huntress.
And we're going to have that now in our thing. We cannot use it though, because it requires more hands than we currently have access to. What we could do is take off this and put on this, because we will now deal 30% damage for our special and our attack, which are our basic attack buttons, Y and X. Basically, it's a choice. Do you want better magic or do you want better mid attack? For this one, we'll go with attack because we're using the daggers.
Ready.
And I can get something else while I'm here?
Wisdom of my predecessors.
No. Don't lie to me, game. Oh, can I get a new weapon?
Much deeper than it looks.
No, I can't. If I fight the boss one more time, though, in the first area, I can, because that requires another cinder. And I can finally get a tablet of peace. So something else that this game changes that I don't know how I feel about yet is in the original game, you can get resources by mining, fishing, and doing other things. And you could do all those in one run. In this, you can only carry one gathering tool into each one of you, which means you have to prioritize what you think you're going to need in that current moment. I kind of like the fact that I didn't need to do this, but in the first game, but it works for what it is. We're going to get a tablet of peace. So this is a thing now we'll get from talking to spirits in our encounters, and we'll get resources from them. I'm going to use it and see what happens. I don't know what is going to happen, actually. What is this? Oh, is this the weapons I can't use yet? No, what is this? I have no idea. Anyway, let's have a look at our keepsakes, shall we?
What's that one do?
So we got A. After you restore it over 3 seconds up to a total of 1,000 this night. 1,000 this night. Oh. Clear 25 encounters with this rank up. So encounters count as each room you go into. So I kind of want to keep this. Because this is very useful. Gain 20 armor while you have at least 1 armor, gain 2 armor after each location. So if you take no damage, you can accumulate more armor then. I'm going to keep this on because it's very useful for training runs, and I'm not too comfortable with the daggers yet. So I'm going to keep using this. The HP per one is very useful for this. And I want to get at least a little decently far in this run. Oh, the skeleton guy isn't here either. God damn it. Well, there's a skeleton man here, similar to the first game, but this guy's a lot more proper and posh. He's like a mariner. He's a warrior, a well-known hero. And he's gone. We can have a look at this while we're here.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow.
You have. Twice already. And the second time we got to the boss. Hopefully this time we can. I'm not too comfortable with the daggers, but we'll take them in here anyway because I want to use a new weapon. But depending on how far we go, that'll be how long this part is. We might not even get to the boss, but that's where the fun comes from, I think. But I hope we can. I'm going to focus as much as I can in this, and there might not be a whole lot of talking, but I'm going to try my best. Let's see what boon we get at the beginning, shall we? So if you remember from Hades 1, you get boons from the gods up in Olympus, and the boons give you additional benefits during combat. This is the main form of abilities you get in this game. They can affect your sprint, your attack, your magic, and all your other special abilities. And this one looks like it's from Zeus, and we haven't gotten a thing from Zeus yet, so this is the first time we're going to get some lightning.
Must have his hands full recently. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
And here he is, Zeus. I like that everyone has their own new portrait after the first game.
Help us settle an old score. If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage. Let us strike.
Yeah, look at him. No longer lazy, they are all working together. So I'm probably going to be getting the basic ability for this, but let's have a look at the others. Storm Ring, your Mega Cast also casts lightning bolts to repeatedly strike 1 foe at a time. Gradually restore, harp, your total amount is reduced by 70%. We're going to do Heaven Strike. Getting that lovely bit of lightning damage will be useful for us. So, we got some enemy variety here. These laser guys and that siren that tried to get up to me. Those sirens will fire a constant beam of damage at me. I need to run away from them. Which is actually something this game has prioritized a lot more. So in the first game, 2 things. In the first game, you didn't have magic. In this game, you do, because you're a kind of a witch apprentice. You can use a special attack with your normal. So this. You're also got your special attack, which is this for the daggers. Or spin. And then you also got this, which is a stasis grid. Any enemies that come in here will be stuck on it, and they cannot move. You can also hold it down, and any enemies that are stuck in here until it expires will explode with the thing and take a lot of damage. So a bunch of magic options. Additionally, we've also got sprint. Sprinting is a thing you could do in the original game, but wasn't a massive priority for the devs, at least at that point. It was much more about dashing, but in this game, sprinting is more important. After you dash in this game, you cannot run until your shadow goes away, your shadow trail. You cannot dash again until your shadow trail goes away. So that's why running is a viable option. And the game gives you abilities to use this. So your sprint can get upgraded. Like I think at one point I got a sprint where basically any projectile that was thrown at me, if I was sprinting, it wouldn't do any damage to me, and if I ran into them, it would do damage to the enemy instead. It was pretty cool. I like that ability a lot. Let's hear more of those sirens. The main thing that I'm trying to get used to of this new weapon is the range. The first weapon you get in the game has a lot of range because it's a spear. And I like the spear weapon, but the daggers have quite a short range. Also, when you hit an enemy, they become stunned, so you can just actually hit them. This may seem broken, but it is not. As you'll see as we go along, this is going to be much more hard to do. The whole kind of loop of combat in this game is you need to break an enemy's shield because they cannot be stunned in that mode. Once it's broken, you can just pummel them. This only works against enemies, it does not work against bosses. Now, we have a choice here to either get an upgrade or lightning. We haven't got many upgrades. We haven't got many boons yet anyway, so I'm going to go for lightning to get another one, I think. So here will be a good use of this special ability because of its range. I'm going to dodge over here. Do that. Okay, got hit. God damn you, sir. No! Well, this is not a good start so far. Let's not die immediately in this, shall we? Okay, let's do this. We can get our HP back. But yeah, that wasn't a great room.
The river Cocytus winds through
Please, narrator, help me.
ways,
Me trying to act professional and almost died in the third room of the game.
all denied their eternal rest.
Reminds me of home.
So we can deal with this. You might be thinking, oh, well, you're screwed now, aren't you? Not necessarily. We got the keepsake that will restore our HP. And it'll take a lot out of our pool, but this allows for silly little mistakes like this. So we're good.
Yes, I accept this message.
Hold cast to aim where the binding circle appears. Foes within us of lightning. So this is really good. I remember this being very useful in the run where I got all the way to the second boss. It will allow you to aim your status grid.
Electric.
So like this, for example, it's a massive circle too. It doesn't have as much range, but that is a... Yeah, okay. So we can either go for lightning again or frost. I'm going to go for lightning again. Let's go all lightning out for this one. Probably someone's out there like, no, you shouldn't do that, Flower. It's a bad call. Maybe. Okay, that targeting kind of screwed me over there a little bit because it went for one enemy instead of two. So yes, here's, yeah, here we go. You can see this attack now. So we're going to wait for their shield. Until we wait for the shield, they can just do this. So I like to do this when enemies spawn in this area. Because I know where they spawn, so I can just put the status on them and then take them out immediately. It's great. Hi, no. So our next Zeus boon. Your specials inflict blitz. Your sprint, here we go. Your sprint causes nearby foes to suffer lightning bolts, which use free, and you take damage your first by lightning and again 50% of the time. That's pretty good, but this is the epic one. I think I'm going to go with that. Just to increase our damage output will be useful. We don't really need it because we already got Blitz, but it's worth having because it's an epic boon as well, which helps. We're going to go for Goopy. Like, I've been getting a lot of Ash recently, so let's go for Goopy. Come on. There you go. Enjoy death, buddy. The hunt is on. Oh, shit. So, this is a little combat kind of gauntlet kind of thing. Where Artemis is going to be helping us fight enemies. I don't remember there's like a point system here where we need to kill more enemies than Artemis.
Nice shot.
Good job, Artemis. You did a good job. But it's really cool that Artemis is getting involved here, considering she wanted to in Hades 1 but didn't. She's getting more to do here, which is something I like seeing. But there we go. Yeah, we work together, and here she is.
You're in top form. May moonlight guide you.
You too. Has my little brother lived up to his shining reputation so far? At least he did his part. As soon as I told him about you, sure enough, he was plenty eager to let all Olympus.
Is that Hermes?
Apollo was very kind.
Oh, Apollo. Okay, right, yeah. I think Apollo was the first one we got.
What'd you tell him anyway?
Only the truth. That I ran into the reclusive Witch of the Crossroads while scouting out our foe. And that she introduced me to a secret Titan killer she's been training up.
You just didn't tell him how long ago that was. So now they really think this long-lost relative of theirs is going to find Kronos and slay him.
Been ages since they were trying to get into this place. Like, she's been able to grow up since then, basically.
Oh, they think you don't stand a chance. But they don't have a lot of options, so they'll support you.
I mean, there's a reason why Kronos is basically seen as a god slayer. He eats gods.
Here's what I have.
Oh, a random foe occasionally becomes marked. If it takes critical damage, this repeats. Yeah, there's a venom foe. Foes of at least 80%. Yeah, I like that one a lot because that can like become chaos as we go along. A piercing arrow fires towards any foe damaged by your. I mean, that could be good for killing enemies after they go. You know what? Let's go for that one. Why not? Bit different, and I could have gone for the other one, but why? Oh my god, if we can go for Zeus again. It is a gauntlet. We could probably take that risk. We have got the keepsake on now. Give us HP afterwards. Why don't we do it? There's no point going to Cam right now. We don't have a lot of money, so let's go into here instead.
This one again.
Yes. Okay. So. He fires out that. Ow! Ow! Now in theory, I could just do this entire fight by just running around and doing this over and over again. But that wouldn't be a fun way of doing it. That move is awful. I hate that move so much. Wow, wow, wow. Whoa! And we are done. Yeah, look how fast she dies after you just can get her down like that. Next, Zeus Boom. We have 4 of them now. Actually restore, but your total amount is... Okay, we've got that one again. Whenever your Blitz effects activate, a bolt of lightning... Yeah, that is the one you want to get at this point. Because this is going to chain between all of them. It's going to do a lot of good damage. Oh, and then we're going to go meet the Spider Lady. My favourite. So, there is a bunch of new things in this game, including... Spider Lady.
It's a death cap.
So there's these little cocoons that you can bake that could give you goodies, but most of the time they give you enemies. Hi, I was here last time. I destroyed another one of your dresses. I'm sorry.
I saw you get into a scuffle with the great big witch. Why are you fighting? I thought you were on the same side. Oh, I can hardly keep up with everything lately.
Oh, it's just training.
Headmistress and I aren't really fighting.
So the headmistress is the first fight, and it's seen as kind of training in some ways.
Anger or misunderstanding. It's just her way of making certain I'm prepared.
Huh. Well, look, you show her for me the next chance you get, won't you?
I will.
And no pressure, but I might be watching just in case. I won't get underfoot, I promise.
Under 6 feet, you mean? Don a 50 outfit that makes you restore whenever you exit a location. Grants 5 whenever. I think I'm going to go for that one. Because this doesn't last a long time and it'll be good to get a little bit of money. Assuming I don't lose it, of course. Absolutely. But I think we've got a few more rooms before we actually get to the boss. Or we can get some nectar. Let's get some nectar. Although we've been getting a lot of nectar recently. So why don't we focus on doing this for now?
You truly do look great.
Thank you. I think that outfit does change as well, actually, which is nice. So, we've got a room here with a lot of webs. And these can give enemies. I just left. Why are you laughing? That's probably the worst one to get here. Oh, that was a good place to put it, though. What? You didn't die? Enjoy. I'm going to do this. So you can use the trees here to do what we call splinter damage. Which does a lot of damage to them if they're caught in the tree's range after it explodes. And that's a nice little bit of environmental damage that you can rely on. Weirdly, in this area, the environmental damage is great. But the next area, it is entirely against you. There's so much environmental damage in the next area. It's really cool. But difficult to deal with sometimes, I will say. Or money. Why don't we get even more money? I like to get a lot of money before getting to a account, so we can get some here. Okay, put that down there. Put another one down. Nice. Oh, whoa, 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 don't do that, that's rude. Okay, get out of there because he's doing this. Oh, okay, that was weird. We got him, that's fine. Oh my, 100 money? Nice. Hey, you got any items for me? No. We haven't gotten any ghosts yet. Okay, so we can either go for magic or health. We're going to go for health, because it's still only got 30 HP. We haven't been getting a lot of these centaur hearts, so it'll be useful to get that. Okay, so yeah, I want to deal with that cacophony in the middle. Oh yeah, some good armor kills there. The music is popping off. There we go. That was an easy one. Definitely helped by them spells there. We can get some skulls or goop. We're going to go with goop. But yeah, this is kind of the loop this game has. It's easy, nice, simple, clean. I enjoy it. Oh, you followed me afterwards. Oh, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, getting over here is going to be a little bit tricky because of how many of these guys there are. But if we do that, I didn't get any of them. Good. Don't run away from me. Oh, no, no. Oh, here we go. Can we get our first one?
Let me help you.
Oh.
See you in the crossroads.
Oh. That's very useful. Get a bunch of green from that, don't you? Yeah, this is awful. This decision is terrible. On the one hand, we can go to the shopkeeper. On the other hand, we can get a really good upgrade. I'm going to go to the shopkeeper because I want to show the shopkeeper. But this is excellent. And this is the first game as well. I always go for the hammer. But in this case, I got a lot of money. Let's go and spend our money. Ooh. I mean, I can get both of these.
I draw you down only.
Have we got on that one yet? That's fire, isn't it?
Charon is familiar with every twisted pathway through this world. Yet I provide for him my light, nevertheless. He need not always find his way alone.
Your Hex blasts the total target area for 1000 damage after 4 seconds. That's pretty damn good. Your Hex makes you wait to rise up, then crash down in a target area. I don't want that. Your Hex raises one random same foe from this encounter to fight for you for 12 seconds. Would that work in a boss? I don't know. Let's do that one. That was the most reliable one, I would think.
As you require.
Oh no, that's Hex. So Hex is different to this thing. Hex is something that you get after using a lot of soul magic. We're gonna do that because it's very powerful, but yeah. And I'm being also by this one.
This should help.
Here's Apollo.
Trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least, or perhaps worse.
A little bit better. While standing in your cast, gradually restore. Okay, no. Your attack has a chance to hit 2 times. That is quite useful. When each encounter you deal more damage until you take damage. Let's go back to dose. Yeah, because we're already getting MP back anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to use Total Eclipse in Karen's shop. I don't want him to kill me.
Compose yourself.
Anyway, here's our first boss. We might get past, we might not.
Of silver, limb and auros. Oh, the sister blades have veiled themselves, do you?
Let's talk about our weapon that we're using.
Shall follow their lead, I expect.
Nyx entrusted them to you to safeguard the realm as a last resort. But this cannot possibly be.
I mean, you're the last resort, aren't you? You're the one who's going to deal with the Titan Slayer.
And why ever not? To safeguard the realm, you shall have to clear a wide variety of obstacles standing in your way. I am but one.
So we're going to start by using our charm. We can't because it lost. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, this fire attack is brutal. I forgot what button the charge was. Like, who is it? Who is it? It's you. It's you. Come on then. Ow. Oh, my shield! I was lent that by a spider person! Okay, you're not them. It's you. That's not you. I hate this move so much. Keep trying to work out which one it is. It just ends up always falling on my face. Ow! Oh god, the dash didn't go through. We might end up dying here, annoyingly. Shit! Yeah, we might end up dying here. I don't like the daggers. There's not enough range on them, in my opinion. Oh god. Okay, this is a new move. I haven't seen this before. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna be very careful now. It's almost like I should have been careful way earlier. Oh my god, that almost killed me. I got her. That wasn't the right. Oh my god, I almost died! I like how I'm now putting in all the effort with 4 HP left. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's it. I'm starting to see a pattern with these daggers. Whenever I use them, I don't do as good. With that in mind, I think we're done. It's a bit of a shorter quick harvest, but I wanted to show you off one run, and we got there. I might do another one later on when I've gotten a lot better at the game. We'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed the first. Yeah, I think I'll do 2 quick harvests of this. So I'll do one now. I'll do one far later when I probably like in about a month or so when I return to this game and do more. But that's it. I'm sure you're probably going to see a couple of quick harvests on this game because it's the 1.0 release is probably also going to come out. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.